Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat, and welcome to another Hades tier list. This is actually the first one we're doing on the channel. And I just want you to know this is going to be an objective, science-based tier list where we're ranking every single god based off the only thing that matters, and that is physical appearance. So we're going to jump right into it. All right. First up, sorry, I hope I cleared that up in the title or the thumbnail. I'm not sure if I did. Anyway, we're going to jump right into it, starting with Hermes here. So starting off on the wrong foot, you know, kind of no pun intended, I guess, but he's he's just a kid, you know, he's a dorky little kid. He's got his, he really likes his shoes, I guess, but I mean, he's just kind of quirky. And I know some people are really into that kind of quirky look and stuff like that, but he's just always he just seems like he's in a hurry. Personally, I'm gonna have to keep Hermes right here on the D scale. I'm gonna move him right to the back. Why did I put them all down here? Just so you could see him better. If I put them down here, it's slightly harder to see it. Next up, Aries. Now, Aries, this, I don't think anyone could say anything other than, wow. I mean, he's got tattoos. He's cutting his own middle finger, making him edgy as hell. This might be paint. I don't know if it's a tattoo or if it's paint. I'm gonna go with tattoos because it definitely adds to the attractiveness. Look at this. He got slashed on the face. He might have done that himself. We don't know. He is pretty edgy. But if so, either he did it by himself and he's cool, or someone did that and he's badass, all right? Not to mention, just look at these features. Chiseled perfection. Honestly, particularly good nose. I am gonna dock some points for the hairstyle. Not my cup of tea. However, Aries is gonna be a strong A. A for Aries. I didn't even plan that. All right, next up is Zeus. Now, the thing is, Zeus gets a bad rap, right? Zeus has done a lot of bad things, but we're not making moral judgments here on characters. We're basing purely off pure physical attraction, all right? Sex appeal. In Zeus, he's a hot dad. You know, he's got the hot dad bod. He's been working out his whole life. He is ripped from head to toe. Dude, look at how big his hands are. He's just holding lightning in his hands. I mean, I don't need to further express what his talents could be used for, but his beard is like hair, but then it moves into a cloud. That means it's light and fluffy. It's like the beard Santa Claus wished he had, you know? And obviously he's decked out. He's a king, you know, money is, you know, he's got gold rings, lightning. It's just, he's got money. He's got the looks. And yeah, maybe he hasn't been a morally upstanding character. And I do need to dock some points for age. I think he's definitely probably the oldest, if not the second oldest person on this list. And to be honest, no one really likes Thunder that much, but he's still going to be a strong A, if not quite Aries level, but close. We are going to be ranking these left to right as well as top to bottom. So Aries is objectively more attractive than Zeus. And we're going to do it in that order. Also, A tier obviously just means sexy as all get out. Next up is Athena. You know, I feel kind of bad for this. Athena, just not my style. It's too much gold. You know, it feels like you're just trying to do Zeus, but not quite as good as Zeus. It's just gold from head to toe. There's not a whole lot of style. It feels like, hey boys, I'm rich. You like rich girls, right? And like, not really. That's not what draws me in, you know? Obviously he has some nice features, but I'm getting a bit of a, it's not clicking. All right. It feels, I'm just going to move on. I can't even think of a good way to describe it, but I think you guys kind of know what I'm trying to say, you know, and obviously still got good features. We're going to put her in a solid B tier. Not quite as attractive as Zeus, but much more attractive than Hermes could ever hope to be. Poseidon. Okay. Let's be honest here. This dude right here, like she's like, you know, attractive. This guy, one, his hair's water, so it always like greasy and wet looking. All right, he carries around a big fork and his hands are blue. But like, just look at his face. He looks like he's our uncle in the game. He just looks like a creepy as fuck uncle. Now, he makes up points for being kind of cool and having some cool boons, but we don't care about boons in this video. And honestly, he is just one sad, ugly mother trucker. All right, I'm putting him as uglier than Hermes, because Hermes is, you know, he's not ideal for me, but like I could at least understand it. Can I move these down here? I can't. All right, so these are going to be in the D tier, and we'll just keep going. Next up, Artemis. You know what, Artemis? You're cool. There's nothing bad to say about Artemis, honestly. You know, obviously got great facial features, obviously in good shape, is very talented, you know, with hunting, likes outdoor activities. Sure, she likes long walks, probably not on the beach, probably through the forest though. I can't tell if that's her hair or if she's wearing something on her head. If that's her real hair, I 100% have to dock her down points and she'll be a C tier. However, at the same time, if it's a hat, you know, she just checks out. You know, we're gonna throw her down. We're gonna put her at the lowest A, because, but then again, you know, I think that's her real hair. I'm sorry. If that's your real hair, I'm so perturbed by that hair. You got to go down to the C. Sorry about that, Artemis, but you know, let me know in the list below. I know this is an objective list, but you know, we can only go off the information we have. And so we're gonna keep going. All right. Next up, Chaos. All right. So I think this is pretty easy and pretty obvious. Chaos has the most amount of faces, and they have the entire world in their hand, making Chaos objectively more sexy than anyone else on the list so far. You have more faces. That's where the sex appeal comes from. All right, is faces, and he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a whole body, like a fetus here. 7, 8, 9. You know, so he's obviously gorgeous objectively. Not to mention the beautiful wings on his head, great hairstyle. When there's horns coming out of the wings, and he's got some sort of weird halo. But not to mention, I mean, look at those eyes. Very, very obviously a very sexy character. There's no doubt about that. Up next, actually, we're gonna do it in this order here. Is the two ladies, the last two ladies, Aphrodite and Demeter. I think you guys know where this is going. Aphrodite, you are a strong D tier. I'm sorry. You're not ugly like Poseidon, but come on, girl, you're trying a little bit too hard, okay? It's just, I'm not into it. You're not even wearing clothes, okay? You gotta really go, you gotta put your personality forward. And if this is your personality, it's just not what I'm looking for in someone that, you know. But you guys know what is sexy? Strength, determination, willpower, and ice. And that's Demeter is getting a strong S rank, even above Chaos. Because yes, Chaos has more faces, and Chaos definitely has very sexy eyes, but he has nothing on the strength and willpower of this character. All right, you look at this character, you could just feel their character pull through. And if that's not the definition of sex appeal, I don't know what is. Except for the obviously sexiest motherfucker in the whole game. Like, holy shit, dude, this guy is like everyone's dream. He's Dionysus S+. Is there an S+? Can we do an S+? S+, look at this right now. We're doing it. Add it. Add a row above. Dionysus, new, S+. S++. These people will be S+. I mean, he's got grapes all over his body. That's everyone's favorite fruit. He's like smoking weed out of that thing, but it's also probably wine. It's like some sort of godly weed wine thing. I don't know. His staff has a fucking pine cone on it. And not to mention, I mean, he's just, his features, his face, he's always a little tipsy, never drunk. And he's not like an angry drunk, but he's always tipsy. He's always in a good mood and such a wonderful time to have around. I think he's everyone's first god crush. And honestly, that we went through all the gods. S++ for Dionysus, S+ for Demeter, Chaos. Then we get to the sexy dads. Then we get to the, you know, all right, I'm going to be honest, Artemis, I'm going to give you the benefit that that's not your hair and that you're going to be a strong S+ contender. All right, we're moving you around. And, you know, Aphrodite, we were really rough on you. We were really rough on you, and there's no one in C. You're not unattractive, okay? You're just, I think, maybe a little lost. And then obviously ugly uncle and boy, like little boy, is at the bottom. But that's going to be it for this list, guys. Let me know how you feel about the objective facts. Let me know if you were misled and didn't know these facts before. I would love to hear what you thought the ranking was before this list came out. But now that the facts are out, I expect us all to change our opinions. And if you like this video, I hope that you leave it a like, leave it a comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. It'd be dope. And guys, until next time, the for platypus is for platypus. I'll see you around.